celebration of reaching the social media mark where we can now officially pay our social media intern.
Say thanks, Al.
Thank you.
Yeah, YouTube antic.
And that we're up to the 10th installment of the Chronicles of Yilmaz, if you can believe that. I'm going to treat you to the works. I'm going to tell you about the time that Yilmaz tried to fight me. I'll just take out my diary so I can recall it perfectly. It was a beautiful afternoon with newly sprouted spring grass swaying ever so gently in the warm, nurturing breeze. I, a bushy-tailed rapscallion, was late to the Oval where Yilmaz had the same worried facial expression that your local kebab shop owner has when someone steals a drink.
Boy, get us a ball, you gronk. I am, man. Hey, you lost, you go get it, Yilmaz. Right, just relax, man. Wait, Jordan, you gotta do me the biggest favor, man, please. Please just go to Mr. Crawford's office, get a footy. If you do that, you can come to my restaurant, you can get spaghetti, falafels, whatever you want, man, it's on the house.
I said yes, but not because he offered me spaghetti or falafels, because who honestly knows a decent restaurant where they serve dishes from all over the world in the same place? And the tiles in the serving area are from the 70s. I only ever see rough backpackers from Birmingham in those stores requesting,
"Can I please get some butter chicken sauce on my chips, love?"
yes, you can, but just so you know, you're not a person, you're a trash can. I only agreed because he looked desperate, and in my mind, I thought that he actually looked desperate because he was fat, and he didn't want to walk up the hill to the PE hall to get the ball. So I go to the PE teacher's office. I pick up one of the footies, and I hear that dog whistle that PE teachers have, followed by,
Conduct card, mate. What? I told you can't get balls anymore, mate. Yilmaz ruined it for ya.
if you go to my high school and that rule still stands, may I just say sorry, it was my year that caused that. More specifically Yilmaz, because he used to kick the ball over the fence so he could say to the teacher,
Wait, sir, the ball went over the fence?
and then he'd come back 10 minutes later with hot chips and Mr. Crawford yelling,
What did I tell you last time, Yilmaz? You said I could leave, sir. 3 strikes, mate. Detention.
Now, I wasn't here for that moment, but apparently Yilmaz said with a mouthful of chips.
Then you don't get any chips, Crawford. It was worth it, dude.
So naturally, because I have to see the deputy principal now, I instantly throw Yilmaz under the bus, and Mr. Crawford says,
Okay, conduct card for both of you then. Up to the deputy.
and I regret that action so much, because the whole way to the deputy principal's office, I have to listen to,
Wait, Jordan, man, why'd you get me in trouble? Wait, Jodies, why'd you get me in trouble, man? Oh, you're not even gonna talk to me, you little bitch. Is that how it's gonna be from now on, is it? Is that how it's gonna be?
and it was. Because I had never gotten a conduct card once. Yilmaz, sitting next to me, had gotten 50. But the deputy principal was listening to both sides of our story equally. Obviously, the kid that keeps repeating,
Sir, I didn't do anything.
did something.
Did you ask him to retrieve the ball, Yilmaz?
No!
You're an asshole, Yilmaz!
Oh, I swear in the deputy's office. You gotta let him get away with that, sir. Punish him.
So the next day I'm in commerce class with Yilmaz and his crush, who is this really smoking Muslim girl. So obviously, Yilmaz thought they were meant to be, and used to court her with sentences like,
Zara, I got up special delivery for you.
no thanks.
Oh, she's hard to get. Zara, you are my habibi. You don't know it yet, but we are meant to be together. I bet you $40,000.
Now I know I was most angry at Yilmaz for getting me a conduct card and not taking an ounce of the blame, but that comment for some reason made me snap. And I started yelling at him.
Shut up, Yilmaz, fat ugly fuck. Look at yourself in the mirror. She's not gonna marry you, you're scum! Scum!
The teacher, just like every other teacher, absolutely despised Yilmaz, so she gave the lightest of reprimands possible to someone in her class yelling at a fellow student.
You're fat! You're a fat fucking moron!
Year 9, focus on your work, please.
Yilmaz, on reflection, gave me a very reasonable proposition.
Jordan, shut your mouth or else I'll snap you.
It doesn't matter if you did, Yilmaz, you're a beast and legs can never catch me. And even if you did, your crush still thinks you're ugly.
His crush, I think this is what pushed him over the edge, had that classic girl response of trying to reprimand something that is actually hilarious, so she says,
That's so mean!
So class finishes, Yilmaz corners me in a hallway and says,
You wanted to fight? Alright, let's
I
fight.
didn't want to fight you, you wanted to fight me, Yilmaz. Get out of my way,
You wanna
please.
fight? Let's fight. Let's fight, man.
And I'm not proud of this, and I don't care how many teachers have told me over my life.
Just remember, the bigger man is the one who doesn't fight.
Stop saying that. We all know the bigger man is the one that fights other dudes, especially bigger than ones that cry. And I cried when I was 15.
Just fuck off, Yilmaz.
I will never forget, as long as I live, the look of utter disgust in Yilmaz's eyes. As a kid his age was weeping, and he let me go as a result, purely because I was crying.
Okay, get out of here, man. Just don't pay me out in front of Zara again, alright? Please?
He was such a class act that he actually said please to me as I walked away with my tail between my legs, and I was so butthurt that all I could reply with was,
Don't talk to me.
2 weeks later. Everything's back to normal, the conduct cards are over, we're sitting in maths, and for once, I'm trying to take it semi-seriously because we've got a test tomorrow, and Yilmaz is insisting that I stole his pen.
Give me my pen back.
No, it's not even yours, Yilmaz.
Who else brings a pen with 4 colors, Stooch?
I can see 2 other people that have them in this class.
Where'd you buy it?
Kmart.
From a news agent. Sir, he stole my pen.
They sell it in more than one place, you fucking moron.
And Miss Love, a friend of ours, started cheering this on.
Oh, nice fight. Oi, bum fight, you bums.
Obviously not knowing what happened a couple of weeks ago after school because no one knew, what a valiant man, Yilmaz never told a single soul. And what gets me even more choked up is Yilmaz then turned to Miss Love and said,
Nah, I don't wanna fight Jodis. He'd easily bash me up.
how many kids in high school would have shown that act of mercy? Such a great guy. As opposed to me, who is now using this opportunity to say if you'd like to see more videos of me paying out Yilmaz, then get subscribing to our Patreon account. At $3,000, we'll do another Yilmaz video. Cheers!
Please press the subscribe button now.
Come on.